Grand Rising, Happy New Year's Eve. Today is the last day of the year, and my 160th post for my 254-day challenge. So excited, getting ready for tomorrow. Welcome. So I'm doing just a little quick little audio recording for my agenda for Sunday, January the 1st, for my debut launch of my official podcast, the setup, the pilot episode. I'm so excited and I am looking forward to those who are interested to join me. Either you can come physically, I only have a couple of seats left, however, and that's free, or you can join me via live presentation online via Facebook and YouTube. YouTube, I believe you will have to be a subscriber in order to join me via that method. And if you join me through Facebook, it is $1.99 fee. Not expensive, but just a little token of your appreciation, a little help towards me and being able to grab some extra tools and things that I'll need for the next episode. So the agenda for the day on January 1st from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. The location is private, non-disclosed, but of course the physical location is private. But that day agenda, which would be today's agenda on January the 1st, which is a Sunday, we will do, of course, welcome everyone aboard. Brownie goes live. That's when the cameras will start rolling. Yes, please know that you will be recorded. And then housekeeping rules. We'll go over where the restrooms are, the use of the phone. If you are recording, you are willing to share those recordings and give our rights to me for further usage for my marketing and promotions for my Flight for 44. Then we will do icebreakers so we can kind of bond a bit, and then settling in with fixing our plates and drinks for the conversation. And as we started our conversation will start off with the recaps of our lives for 2022. Then we'll progress in conversation with interviews, and we have 3 that's been scheduled for my dear friend, sister friend, Miss Geraldine, and 2 of my cousins. Yes, family on board, where they'll talk about Brownie from the new dance show. And I want to know just how much they know about Brownie from the new dance show versus Lenine. Then we'll progress in strengthening families, Metro Detroit, and my idea of a system of care. Then we'll go on to entrepreneur versus employee, cash flow versus passive income, 2022 versus 2023, Fly for 44. Final thoughts will be the evaluation forms to be sent via email, collection of emails, of course, to build my list. They say your net worth is your net worth, and signatures when coming to events. I'll take that back to the grants, but emails, signatures are also funds, but that's when you're under the 501c3, or the money's donating, and you gotta but emails, building an email list is building your income. Smart tip. And that possible tips or tips. Possible topics and going further would be, um, of course, 2023, the year of me for us, meaning we can do much more together than we can apart. And everyone individually have their own gifts and talents and services and products that they provide, but we can come together and galvanize our resources. That's the plan. Mental health therapy is cool. It's cool to seek mental health, just the same as for your physical health, your spiritual health, your financial health. It's all a part of wholesome well-being. We'll talk about old school. We have old school versus new school, so different generations in the room. We can learn from one another and never too old to learn. Cash flow. We'll talk about cash flow and passive income. Entrepreneur versus employee. Which would you rather be? Gifts, talents, and dreams. Performing arts and after school programs is critical to have that conversation. Very, very. Manufacturing and distribution, government contracts. There's so many different ways to make money out here these days. No one should be saying that they're broke. But if you're living on one income or even two incomes, thinking it's cool because it's two incomes, two parent household, still these days with inflation and all the dreams and wants, not enough. The world is moving pretty rapidly. With that being said, Web3 and Damon Dash, something I would like to get more familiar with, where in my past time, I looked at Damon in attraction because of his looks. And now I look at him differently in an attraction because of his mind. So I want to get into understanding what he has going on with the Web3. They say follow those who have done things you would like to do and have been successful in. So, Metaverse. I saw promo. Keke Palmer. I've had quite a few conversations with regards to Metaverse, so want to get an understanding of that. Seems like it's the web, the internet on steroids. So yes. And then I would like to also deep dive into what it is that Kanye West is speaking to us about. What is it that he's trying to tell us? What is it that he's trying to get us to understand? You know, I'm hearing this battle for the Jews and this way of living and that way of living, and you know, me, and this is all not new to me, but new in a sense where I can really pay attention to it, because before, you know, you heard the noise in the background, but you were too busy on that Maslow law for trying to find some water, food, clothing, shelter. So your survival was the mode that you was always in and nothing else mattered. So Ayanna Jackson is also a young lady I would like to speak about. If the name is not familiar with you, she's the young lady who has now come forward with showing her face behind the victim. that happened many, many years ago. So they said, why are we talking about it now? PTSD, healing as a victim. You could definitely relate to her, and anyone who has been through anything like, we all should be embracing her with love. Even if you don't understand, place yourself in her shoes, or your mother, your sister, your aunt, your female cousins. These type of things are even happening to men. So, I mean, just imagine if that was you or someone that you love. I can totally relate to this young lady because I myself have experienced similar. Only difference is he was Tupac, and if he had not been Tupac, the young lady said all she wanted to do was just go home. I've been in that situation, and where had not the security guards met her in the hotel and saw her clearly a damsel in distress, it might have not ever had even been brought to light, because she clearly is a fan. And no matter what she did wrong, she did not deserve what happened to her. So, and with that being said, I also would like to talk about Jessica Reed and the Charlemagne the bum. Not a god, you know. No. But yes, those are some possible topics to explore. I'm nowhere near ready for Sunday, but I'm gonna be ready. Stop into this with the nail things, the eyelashes, and the hair. Um, got lives to save here, and starting with myself. So for those who have subscribed to journeying with me on this exploration, I appreciate you. Have a good one.